Transformers Rise of the Beasts is coming up here. Now, look, I admit I am in a very ugly relationship with the Transformers movies. Some would say it's an unhealthy, toxic codependence on these movies because while they don't treat me very well, these Transformers movies, I nonetheless keep getting excited and I keep going back to them. Keep going back to Transformers. Now, granted, the first Transformers movie I really liked. The first Michael Bay Transformers movie I enjoyed. But number 2, Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Extinction, Last Night, I hated all of them until Bumblebee came along. And Bumblebee renewed our faith in the franchise. And then they announced that they got Transformers Beast Wars is on the way. And I'll be honest with you, I felt kind of lukewarm. Like I really liked the trailers, but I didn't know whether to get excited about it. Then when we were at CinemaCon, they showed us the brand new trailer and some new footage, and they showed Unicron and all that kind of stuff. And I started to get a little bit excited, but really, would they be able to deliver? Because for a large part, even though the Transformers movies have made money, they've often disappointed. Take a look at this. As we go back to that first Transformers movie, made $709 million. Only a 58% critic rating. I personally like that movie. But then they kind of fell off and became crap. Revenge of the Fallen made $836 million. Still made money, but only a 20% critic rating. Dark of the Moon made the $1 billion club at $1.1 billion, but only a 35% critic rating. Age of Extinction also joined the $1 billion club at 1.1, but only a 17% critic rating. And after that, you could tell the audience said, fool us 3 times, shame on you. Fool us 4 times, shame on me. Because then The Last Night came out and it almost dropped in half. I mean, still made a good amount of money, $605 million, but you could tell the audience had pretty much said, we're done. And The Last Night was probably the worst of them. And that movie was absolute garbage, had a 16% rating. And the one that suffered for the crappiness of The Last Night was Bumblebee. Bumblebee paid the price for the crappiness of The Last Night because that movie was amazing. Bumblebee was great, yet only was able to make $467 million, but had a well-deserved 91% audience rating. Well, now they're back. And which Transformers would we get in The Rise of the Beasts? Are we going to get the ones that, was like Bumblebee? Or are we going back to the Last Night days? Well, the first reactions are now out, came out yesterday for Transformers Rise of the Beasts. And you know what? They look much better than you might think. I mean, it doesn't sound like nobody's saying this is the greatest movie of all time, but it's sounding a lot better than we thought it might be. Dorian Parks wrote this: Transformers Rise of the Beast took everything that worked from Bumblebee and amplified it. Anthony Ramos, who I really like, and Dominique Flashback delivered great performances, and Pete Davidson's Mirage stole every scene he had. As a fan of the cartoon and franchise, I really enjoyed this film. I'm glad to hear that because I heard that Mirage, voiced by Pete Davidson, actually has a fairly big role in the movie, so I'm glad to hear that people are liking it. Jermaine Lucier, who I'm a fan of, right? Totally dug Transformers Rise of the Beasts. It's got some issues in the middle, but it starts strong, has fantastic 90s hip-hop, makes great use of the humans, and the third act is a blast. Plus, I damn near jumped out of my seat at the end, right up there with the first Bay and Bumblebee. And right there, see, that's what I wanted to hear. That's really specifically what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear somebody put it in context of the other ones. And for Jermaine, who is a film pundit that I really respect, come out and say, yeah, forget all the old ones. First Transformers, Bumblebee. This is right up there with that. I mean, yeah, it doesn't sound like it's perfect, has some problems here and there, but this is what I wanted to hear. So we continue on. More reactions. Adam wrote, Rise of the Beast review, action game changer. Optimus returns in an ambitious battle royale full of amazing set pieces that grabs your gears and delivers full loads of entertainment. This isn't just another movie. It's the best Transformers film ever. That's big praise. I doubt that this is better than Bumblebee, but I'm glad somebody thinks it is. A fitting setting up what's next. Next up, we had, I lost the other ones. At any rate, I had a bunch more there, but they all basically say the same thing, that this is a good movie. Some of them saying great, some of them saying, hey, it's actually pretty good. And that's fine. Because when you're somebody like me who is a Transformers fan, and most of your Transformers experiences on the big screen have been crap, then just hearing a bunch of people saying, you know what, this is pretty good, I'll take it. But again, my favorite one was hearing Jermaine Lucier comparing it to the first one and to Bumblebee, because if it can get in that kind of range, I'll be pretty happy. Ray, I know when we watched the Transformers Rise of the Beast thing there at CinemaCon, you seem to like what you saw. Are you excited for this movie?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing, I don't see anything wrong with anything I've seen. Like, I was worried about Pete Davidson.
Yeah, I think everybody was.
But I'm glad to hear that he did well voicing Mirage. I'm just excited to see what they're talking about at the end. The only thing I could think of is Dinobots.
I mean, they tried Dinobots before.
No, but the
actual real Dinobots. What are they going to have? Are they breaking out? If you go back to the original animated one, what was that in '86? Mm-hmm. If you go back to the original animated one, are they going to pull out the Matrix of Leadership? Is that how they're going to stop Unicron? Or they've never mentioned it before? So I don't know. Maybe that's the setup. We want to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. From the gas pump to the grocery store, your utility bills and favorite streaming services, inflation is everywhere. Seriously, make it stop. Thankfully, there's one company out there that's giving you a much needed break. It's Mint Mobile. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. You guys know that ever since I switched to Mint Mobile, I've been saving almost 70% a month over my old phone plan. For people looking for extra savings this year, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. By going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile passes the significant savings on to you. All of their plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about the first reactions we're seeing coming out of Transformers Rise of the Beast? I mean, not a lot of people are saying it's the greatest film of the year or anything like that, but I'm just happy to hear, you know what? This is pretty good. For somebody like me, that's enough. Is it enough for you? Are you stoked to see this movie? Maybe you're burned out of the Transformers movies because of all the crappy ones that we've had. Maybe Bumblebee renewed your faith like it did with me. Maybe you're excited to see Unicron. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks for checking out our video. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and check out our daily podcast, the John Campea Show podcast, available on Spotify, Apple, and wherever you get your podcasts. And also, make sure you subscribe to our John Campea daily newsletter. You'll find the links down in the description of this video.